Welcome to Presence and
Practice.
We're here today. Well, I just wanted to introduce, there's a Jesus action figure here. See, we'll share more about Jesus. He's a part of everything we do. We're supposed to talk to him about everything. And today, while we're going through, all of us go through challenging times. Sungshim and I are going through a big transition in our life right now. And we want to model what life is like. And we want to share, equip and empower people with hope by sharing relational skills. And today we get this from two of our mentors, in a sense, Dan Siegel and Tina Bryson. And while we go through all these transitions, we just want to share in real life, real time, how to name those things that we're going through. So Sungshim's going to kind of share a little bit, and we're going to just dialogue. So why don't you share what do you want to share?
Yes, I think I want to teach you today how to name your emotions. And in order for you to name your emotions, you got to know what they are. So our teacher, Jim Wilder, introduced there are 6 universal emotions that are big. So he used he used the phrase saying that there are 6 big emotions.
And then what I want to share about that is, this is from neurologically speaking. Some people say 5, some people say 6. There's other obviously positive emotions, interest, curiosity, joy, happiness, that kind of stuff. These are the ones that actually tend to trip us up because we don't know what to do with them. And so neurologically, there's 5 or 6. We're going to talk about 6 because it's helpful to us relationally to identify them.
Yeah, so John, all you mentioned about Tina Bryce and Dan Siegel, we don't necessarily learn them like face to face, even though Tina Bryce and we had that relationship. I think one of the phrases that I catch or learn from Dan Siegel is importance of name your emotions to tame them. Yeah. So he has a short phrase saying, name it to tame it. So for you to have relationship with any sorts, from human being, your children to dog, like all sort of things that we tend to give them names so that we can begin to relate. So taming is not only like a negative point, right. So you need to begin having relationship.
You're just going to say, you the relationship, often you have a relationship when you know their name. Right. And so the things that are going on inside of us, if we can name it, it helps us like kind of differentiate and understand and kind of put it in its right place.
That's right. So today I want to teach you how to name those 6 big emotions. The very common emotions that we are going through is sad. So sadness, there's SAD. So when you memorize this one emotion, sad, you can actually memorize all 6. So what happened is, sad, underneath S, you see there's a sadness and shame. Underneath A, you see anger and afraid. Underneath D, you see disgust and despair. So it's interestingly all the sets of those words. So let's review that because this is really important.
I think they got it, but
I know
the teacher reviewer wants to do it.
What I'm saying is, you might think that why that's a relationship skill, but like what John said earlier, unless we begin naming all those 6 emotions coming up within us, if we don't know how to name them and then almost welcome them and have them sit with you and then let them even teach you what they are there for. So what I'm saying is those are whole different skills, but that itself, naming those emotions, welcoming them, is one actually relationship skill.
And I just want to add to this, the 6 emotions, just say like anger. A lot of people think, I'm only angry at a certain threshold. But maybe in the same family, neurologically, you could say, I'm irritated, I'm ticked off, I'm frustrated, or I'm furious, I'm rageful. But even ticked off, frustrated, that's part of anger. So there's a range. We'll talk more about it, but just want to say those are the 6 big emotions. And if you can name it, your relationships will get better.
That's right. So let's review. And then maybe just one last comment about how you're going to utilize when you are naming.
Okay.
So, let's do that. Okay, S. Sadness.
Shame.
A.
Anger. Afraid.
Okay, D. It's your turn.
disgust, despair.
That's great. So those who have a really close relationship with God, what I will do is, if I apply, just take a moment to, even when you watch this video, and just notice them. If there's any negative emotions, which category big emotion.
Okay.
Where does it fit?
Yes.
Once you name it,
that's right.
even just talk to God about it.
Yep.
This is how I feel. Or if you have a close friend that you can share an experiment, even just let them know that's how I feel. I just want you to know this is where I am.
Right.
So that's the almost another way of, while you are memorizing those things, how you can apply it in a relational setting. Okay, I think
that's good.
That's good.
That's good. This closes this. So we love you. God bless you. Remember, presence and practice. We're changing the world one relationship at a time.
We
God
love
bless you. Jesus
Bye.
says goodbye.